In exploring the figure of Jesus, we often encounter a multitude of interpretations that span the spectrum of belief and skepticism. One particularly controversial perspective posits that Jesus was not merely a religious leader, but also a master magician, whose teachings were steeped in the ancient wisdom of alchemy and transformation. This viewpoint invites us to reconsider the miracles attributed to him, suggesting that they may not only be divine acts, but also demonstrations of profound esoteric knowledge. By delving into this lens, we can uncover a deeper understanding of his messages, which may have been obscured by traditional narratives. The notion of Jesus as a magician challenges us to think critically about the nature of miracles and the potential for human transformation. It encourages us to explore the hidden teachings that lie beneath the surface of his parables and actions, revealing a path to personal and spiritual metamorphosis. As we embark on this journey, we aim to illuminate the transformative power that comes from grasping these concealed secrets. This exploration is not merely an academic exercise. It is an invitation to engage with the profound implications of these teachings in our own lives. By understanding the alchemical principles that may underpin Jesus' messages, we can unlock the potential for change within ourselves, fostering a deeper connection to the divine and to our own inner power. This perspective not only enriches our comprehension of Jesus' life and work, but also serves as a catalyst for our own transformation. As we navigate through this thought-provoking terrain, we will uncover insights that challenge conventional beliefs and inspire a more profound engagement with the spiritual journey. The hidden teachings of alchemy, often associated with the quest for material transformation, can also be seen as metaphors for spiritual evolution. In this light, Jesus' miracles can be interpreted as symbolic acts of transformation, illustrating the potential for individuals to transcend their limitations and achieve a higher state of being. This understanding invites us to reflect on our own lives and the ways in which we can harness these principles for personal growth. The alchemical process, with its stages of dissolution, purification, and eventual rebirth, mirrors the spiritual journey that many seek. By embracing this perspective, we can begin to see Jesus not just as a historical figure, but as a guide for our own transformative journeys. This exploration of Jesus as a master magician opens up a realm of possibilities, encouraging us to question the boundaries of our understanding and to seek the deeper truths that lie beneath the surface. As we delve into these hidden teachings, we will uncover the ways in which they resonate with our own experiences and aspirations. The transformative power of this knowledge lies in its ability to inspire us to look beyond the ordinary and to embrace the extraordinary potential within ourselves. In this video, we will embark on a quest to unravel these mysteries, inviting you to join us in this enlightening exploration. Together, we will seek to understand how the principles of alchemy and transformation can be applied to our lives, fostering a sense of empowerment and spiritual awakening. By the end of our journey, we hope to illuminate the path toward a deeper understanding of Jesus' teachings and their relevance in our contemporary world. This is not just a historical inquiry, it is a call to action, urging us to embrace the transformative power of these hidden secrets and to apply them in our daily lives. As we engage with these ideas, we encourage you to keep an open mind and to consider the profound implications of viewing Jesus through this lens. The journey ahead promises to be both thought-provoking and enlightening, offering insights that may forever change the way we perceive not only Jesus, but also our own potential for transformation. Join us as we uncover the alchemical wisdom embedded in his teachings and explore the magic that lies within each of us. The concept that Jesus revealed powerful secrets about magic and transformation invites us to delve deeper into the significance of his miracles and teachings. Traditionally viewed as divine acts, these miracles can also be interpreted as symbolic representations of deeper truths regarding personal power and the potential for transformation within each individual. When Jesus turned water into wine, healed the sick, or raised the dead, he was not merely performing supernatural feats. He was illustrating the profound capabilities that lie dormant within humanity. These acts serve as metaphors for the transformative journey that each person can undertake, suggesting that we all possess the ability to transcend our limitations and manifest our desires through inner strength and faith. However, the exploration of these teachings reveals a more complex narrative. Throughout history, many of the esoteric aspects of Jesus' messages have been obscured or even suppressed by institutional powers, particularly the Church. This suppression raises critical questions about the motives behind the traditional interpretations of Jesus' life and work. By focusing solely on the miraculous and the divine, the Church may have inadvertently diverted attention from the empowering messages that Jesus sought to impart. The idea that these teachings were hidden suggests that there is a wealth of knowledge waiting to be rediscovered, knowledge that could empower individuals to reclaim their personal power and embrace their potential for transformation. This connection between Jesus' teachings and the ancient art of alchemy is particularly intriguing. Alchemy, often misunderstood as merely a quest to turn base metals into gold, is fundamentally about transformation, both material and spiritual. The alchemical process involves stages of dissolution, purification, and eventual rebirth, mirroring the spiritual journey that Jesus advocated. In this light, Jesus' miracles can be seen as practical demonstrations of alchemical principles, illustrating how one can transmute suffering into healing, despair into hope, and ignorance into enlightenment. Just as alchemists sought to transform lead into gold, Jesus' teachings encourage us to transform our inner lead, our fears, doubts, and limitations into the gold of self-realization and spiritual awakening. Moreover, the symbolism inherent in Jesus' miracles aligns closely with the alchemical process. For instance, the act of resurrection can be viewed as a powerful metaphor for personal transformation. It signifies the potential for rebirth and renewal, encouraging individuals to shed their old selves and emerge anew. This theme resonates deeply with the alchemical idea of the philosopher's stone, which represents the ultimate achievement of transformation and enlightenment. By understanding Jesus' miracles through this alchemical lens, we can begin to appreciate the profound wisdom embedded in his teachings and recognize the transformative power they hold for our own lives. As we explore these concepts, it becomes evident that the teachings of Jesus are not merely historical or religious artifacts. They are living principles that can guide us on our personal journeys. By embracing the notion that Jesus revealed secrets about magic and transformation, we open ourselves to the possibility of profound change. This perspective encourages us to look beyond the surface of religious doctrine and to seek the deeper truths that can empower us to take control of our destinies. In this context, the idea that these teachings were hidden by the Church becomes even more significant. It suggests that there is a deliberate effort to maintain a certain narrative that may not fully encompass the richness of Jesus' message. By rediscovering these hidden teachings, we can reclaim the transformative power that has been obscured for centuries. This journey of rediscovery is not just about understanding Jesus' life. It is about unlocking the potential within ourselves to effect change and transformation in our own lives. Ultimately, The exploration of Jesus as a figure who revealed powerful secrets about magic and transformation invites us to engage with his teachings in a new and meaningful way. It challenges us to consider how we can apply these principles of personal power and transformation in our daily lives. By recognizing the connection between Jesus' teachings and the ancient art of alchemy, we can embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment, embracing the magic that lies within us all. This journey is not only about understanding the past, but also about shaping our future, as we learn to harness the transformative power that Jesus sought to share with humanity. The Gnostic Gospels, particularly texts like the Gospel of Thomas and the Gospel of Philip, hold significant importance in understanding the true message of Jesus. These writings, discovered in the mid-20th century near Nag Hammadi in Egypt, offer alternative perspectives on Jesus' teachings that diverge from the canonical Gospels. Unlike the traditional narratives that often emphasize Jesus as a savior figure who performs miracles and sacrifices himself for humanity's sins, the Gnostic texts present him as a profound teacher of transformation and inner knowledge. This distinction is crucial for those seeking a deeper understanding of his message and its implications for personal spiritual growth. The Gospel of Thomas, for instance, is a collection of sayings attributed to Jesus, many of which emphasize the importance of self-discovery and inner enlightenment. In this text, Jesus is portrayed as a guide who encourages individuals to look within themselves for the truth, rather than relying solely on external authorities or dogmas. This focus on personal experience and inner transformation aligns with the Gnostic belief that salvation comes from knowledge, or gnosis and understanding, rather than blind faith. The teachings found in the Gospel of Thomas challenge conventional views of Jesus, suggesting that his primary role was to awaken the divine potential within each person, rather than merely to offer redemption through his death. Similarly, the Gospel of Philip presents Jesus as a teacher who imparts wisdom about the nature of reality and the human experience. This text delves into themes of love, unity, and the sacredness of the human experience, portraying Jesus as a figure who reveals the interconnectedness of all things. The emphasis on transformation is evident in the way these texts encourage followers to engage in a personal journey of spiritual awakening, highlighting the importance of inner work and self-realization. This portrayal of Jesus as a transformative teacher resonates with the Gnostic understanding of the divine spark within each individual, suggesting that true enlightenment comes from recognizing and nurturing this inner light. The significance of these Gnostic texts extends beyond their content. They also illuminate the historical context in which early Christianity developed. The Church's efforts to suppress these teachings reveal a struggle for control over the narrative of Jesus' life and message. Early Church leaders sought to establish orthodoxy, often labeling Gnostic beliefs as heretical. This suppression was not merely a theological dispute, it was a power struggle that aimed to define the nature of faith and authority within the burgeoning Christian community. By marginalizing the Gnostic Gospels, the Church effectively silenced alternative interpretations of Jesus' teachings that emphasized personal empowerment and transformation. The Church's actions to suppress these texts highlight the tension between institutional authority and individual spiritual exploration. The Gnostic Gospels challenge the notion that salvation is solely mediated through the Church or its doctrines, instead advocating for a direct relationship between the individual and the divine. This perspective is particularly relevant today, as many seekers are drawn to spiritual paths that prioritize personal experience and inner wisdom over dogmatic beliefs. The Gnostic texts resonate with those who feel disillusioned by traditional religious structures and are searching for a more authentic connection to the teachings of Jesus. Moreover, the rediscovery of the Gnostic Gospels has sparked renewed interest in the transformative aspects of Jesus' message. As contemporary spiritual seekers explore these texts, they are encouraged to engage with the teachings of Jesus in a way that emphasizes personal growth and self-discovery. This shift in focus allows for a more nuanced understanding of Jesus as a teacher who invites individuals to embark on their own journeys of transformation, rather than simply adhering to prescribed beliefs. In conclusion, the Gnostic Gospels, particularly the Gospel of Thomas and the Gospel of Philip, play a crucial role in understanding Jesus' true message. They portray him as a teacher of transformation, emphasizing the importance of inner knowledge and personal experience. The Church's efforts to suppress these teachings reveal the historical struggle for control over the narrative of Jesus' life and the nature of faith. By examining these texts, we can reclaim a more profound understanding of Jesus' teachings, one that empowers individuals to seek their own paths of transformation and spiritual awakening. This exploration not only enriches our comprehension of Jesus, but also invites us to embrace the transformative potential that lies within each of us. Alchemy, often perceived as an ancient practice focused on the transmutation of base metals into gold, serves as a profound metaphor for inner transformation rather than merely a physical process. At its core, alchemy embodies the quest for spiritual enlightenment and self-realization, emphasizing the journey of refining the self to achieve a higher state of being. This transformative process involves the dissolution of the ego, the purification of the soul, and the eventual rebirth into a more enlightened existence. By viewing alchemy through this lens, we can appreciate its relevance to personal growth and the pursuit of inner harmony. One of the most significant symbols in alchemical tradition is the transformation of lead into gold. This metaphor encapsulates the essence of self-refinement, illustrating the potential for individuals to transmute their inner lead, representing negativity, fear, and limiting beliefs into the gold of wisdom, love, and spiritual enlightenment. The process of turning lead into gold is not merely about achieving material wealth. It signifies the journey of overcoming personal obstacles and embracing one's true potential. This transformation requires dedication, introspection, and a willingness to confront the darker aspects of oneself. It is through this rigorous process of self-examination and refinement that individuals can emerge as more authentic and empowered versions of themselves. The significance of this alchemical transformation resonates deeply with the teachings of Jesus, who often emphasize the importance of inner change and spiritual awakening. Jesus' messages encourage individuals to look beyond the surface of their lives and to engage in a process of self-discovery and transformation. For instance, his teachings on love, forgiveness, and humility align closely with the principles of alchemy, as they advocate for the dissolution of the ego and the cultivation of virtues that lead to spiritual growth. Just as alchemists sought to purify their materials, Jesus urged his followers to purify their hearts and minds, fostering a deeper connection to the divine. Moreover, the alchemical process can be seen as a reflection of the spiritual journey that Jesus exemplified. His life and teachings illustrate the stages of transformation that align with the alchemical framework: the initial state of lead, the mundane self; the process of dissolution, the trials and tribulations of life; and the eventual emergence of gold, the enlightened self. This parallel invites us to view Jesus not only as a savior, but also as a master of transformation, guiding individuals toward their own alchemical processes. His parables often convey the idea that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the richness of the spirit, echoing the alchemical pursuit of inner gold. Mastering the four elements, fire, water, air, and earth, holds significant importance in the context of personal power and transformation. Each element symbolizes different aspects of the self, representing various emotional, mental, and spiritual dimensions that contribute to our overall well-being. Understanding and integrating these elements into our lives can lead to a more balanced and empowered existence, allowing us to harness our full potential. Fire symbolizes passion, energy, and transformation. It represents the drive and motivation that fuel our ambitions and desires. In the context of personal power, mastering the element of fire involves recognizing our inner strength and the ability to ignite change within ourselves and our surroundings. This element encourages us to embrace our passions, confront challenges with courage, and take decisive action toward our goals. However, an unbalanced relationship with fire can lead to destructive behaviors such as anger or impulsiveness. Therefore, it is essential to cultivate a healthy relationship with this element, channeling its energy toward constructive outcomes. Water, on the other hand, embodies emotions, intuition, and adaptability. It symbolizes the fluidity of our feelings and the importance of emotional intelligence in navigating life's challenges. Mastering the element of water involves developing self-awareness and the ability to flow with life's currents, adapting to changes and challenges with grace. This element encourages us to connect with our emotions, fostering empathy and compassion for ourselves and others. However, an imbalance in this area can lead to emotional instability or a lack of direction. By mastering water, we learn to harness our emotional depth, using it as a source of strength rather than a hindrance. Air represents intellect, communication, and clarity of thought. It symbolizes the mental processes that shape our perceptions and beliefs. Mastering the element of air involves cultivating critical thinking, effective communication, and the ability to articulate our thoughts and ideas clearly. This element encourages us to seek knowledge, engage in meaningful conversations, and remain open to new perspectives. However, an unbalanced relationship with air can lead to confusion, overthinking, or a lack of focus. By mastering air, we enhance our cognitive abilities and develop a clearer understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Lastly, earth symbolizes stability, grounding, and physicality. It represents our connection to the material world and the importance of nurturing our physical bodies and environments. Mastering the element of earth involves cultivating a sense of stability and security, both internally and externally. This element encourages us to establish healthy routines, set realistic goals, and create a solid foundation for our lives. However, an imbalance in this area can lead to rigidity or a lack of ambition. By mastering Earth, we learn to balance our aspirations with practicality, ensuring that our dreams are rooted in reality. The significance of balancing these elements cannot be overstated. Personal transformation occurs when we recognize the interplay between fire, water, air, and earth within ourselves. Achieving harmony among these elements allows us to cultivate a holistic sense of self, empowering us to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. When we master each element, we become more adaptable, grounded, and empowered, enabling us to manifest our desires and achieve our goals. The teachings of Jesus reflect the mastery of these elements in profound ways. Throughout his life, Jesus demonstrated a deep understanding of the balance between passion and compassion, intellect and intuition, stability and adaptability. For instance, his ability to inspire others through passionate teachings, fire, was complemented by his profound empathy and emotional intelligence, water. He communicated his messages with clarity and wisdom, air, while also grounding his teachings in practical actions and a deep connection to the earth and humanity. The miracles of Jesus are rich in symbolic meaning, offering profound insights into the nature of personal empowerment and emotional mastery. One of the most striking examples is the story of Jesus walking on water, a narrative that transcends its literal interpretation to reveal deeper psychological and spiritual truths. This miracle serves as a powerful metaphor for mastering emotions and navigating the turbulent waters of life with grace and confidence. In the story, Jesus walks on water during a storm, demonstrating not only his divine nature, but also his ability to rise above the chaos and fear that often accompany human existence. The act of walking on water symbolizes the mastery of emotions, particularly those that can overwhelm us, such as fear, anxiety, and doubt. Just as Jesus defies the natural laws of physics, he invites us to transcend our emotional limitations and to find stability amidst the storms of life. This narrative encourages individuals to cultivate a sense of inner strength and resilience, reminding us that we have the capacity to rise above our challenges rather than be consumed by them. The significance of this miracle extends beyond its immediate context. It serves as a lesson in personal empowerment. By walking on water, Jesus exemplifies the idea that we can achieve extraordinary feats when we harness our inner power and maintain faith in ourselves. This message resonates deeply in a world where many feel powerless in the face of adversity. The story encourages us to confront our fears and to take bold steps toward our goals, even when the path seems uncertain. It teaches us that, like Jesus, we can navigate the tumultuous waters of our emotions and circumstances by cultivating a strong sense of self-belief and determination. Moreover, the psychological transformation represented in the story of Jesus walking on water is significant. The narrative illustrates the journey from fear to faith, highlighting the importance of shifting our mindset in the face of challenges. When the disciples first see Jesus walking on the water, they are terrified, believing him to be a ghost. This initial reaction reflects the common human tendency to succumb to fear when confronted with the unknown. However, as Jesus reassures them, "Take courage, it is I. Don't be afraid," he encourages a shift from fear to trust. This transformation is crucial for personal growth, as it emphasizes the need to confront our fears and embrace the unknown with courage and faith. The concept of the kingdom of heaven as a state of consciousness rather than a physical place is a profound interpretation of Jesus' teachings that invites individuals to explore the depths of their spiritual existence. Throughout his ministry, Jesus emphasized that the kingdom is not a distant realm to be attained after death, but rather a present reality that exists within and around us. This understanding encourages a shift in perspective, urging us to recognize the divine potential that resides within each of us and to cultivate a deeper connection to our spiritual essence. In the Gospels, Jesus frequently speaks of the kingdom of heaven being within you, Luke 17:21, suggesting that it is not a geographical location, but a state of being that can be accessed through inner awareness and spiritual awakening. This teaching invites us to look beyond the external world and to explore the richness of our inner lives. By recognizing that the kingdom is a state of consciousness, we begin to understand that our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions shape our experience of reality. This perspective empowers us to take responsibility for our inner state, fostering a sense of agency in our spiritual journey. The importance of recognizing one's own divine potential is central to this understanding of the kingdom. Jesus' teachings encourage individuals to see themselves as reflections of the divine, capable of manifesting love, compassion, and creativity in their lives. By acknowledging our inherent divinity, we can cultivate a sense of self-worth and purpose that transcends external validation. This recognition is transformative. It shifts our focus from seeking approval or fulfillment from the outside world to nurturing our inner light and expressing it in our daily lives. Moreover, this understanding of the kingdom of heaven emphasizes the significance of internal transformation over external worship. Traditional religious practices often focus on rituals, doctrines, and communal worship as pathways to spiritual fulfillment. While these practices can be meaningful, Jesus' teachings invite us to consider that true spirituality arises from within. The kingdom is not found in elaborate ceremonies or physical structures. It is realized through the cultivation of love, kindness, and authenticity in our interactions with ourselves and others. This shift in focus encourages individuals to engage in practices that foster inner growth, such as meditation, self-reflection, and acts of service, rather than merely adhering to external rituals.